Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with day 379 of What's She Up To Now. I talk a little bit about how overthinking kills momentum. Overthinking kills action. Overthinking causes procrastination. Overthinking sucks. Now, why am I saying this? Because yesterday I had some things to do. I went over a big list of things I had to do, and I started overthinking some of them, and I totally lost momentum, got off track, and didn't really accomplish a lot of what I was going to accomplish yesterday. And so I'm kind of beating myself up this morning, and I'm thinking, all right, well, why did I get off track? Why was I procrastinating? Why? And it was all because I was overthinking one simple thing. And once I realized this morning, it clicked for me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking the thing I was overthinking isn't even the right thing that I need to do or be doing next. So I wasted a lot of time and energy on things, going down a rabbit hole yesterday that wasn't even the right rabbit hole. So no overthinking today. And it clicked in my brain this morning as soon as I woke up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking I have to create this whole thing, and I don't. All I need is to create this one little thing that'll take me like 10 minutes. And so I lost hours yesterday studying and researching and looking into something. And I'm like, that's not even the right thing. That's not even what I need to do. I don't even need that until after I launch this entire project and it's over. And then I need that one little thing that I was trying to do and create and research. And I'm like, how often do we do that? We get on a track and we go down this rabbit hole and we're working and working and working. And then we realize, oh my gosh, I'm not even on the right road. And sometimes we find ourselves on the wrong road, and we know we're on the wrong road, but we just keep going down it anyway. I think about my past and my life, and I've been in jobs and in relationships and in situations where you get so far in, you think, okay, well, the devil I know is better than the devil I don't know, so I'm just going to stick it out, and I'm just going to keep plugging away, and I'm going to try to make this work out and be better. And usually that doesn't happen. I mean, in rare instances, yep, you can turn things around. But for the most part, when you realize you're on the wrong road, as soon as you realize it, or the sooner you realize it and make a change, the better. But I don't know about you. Human nature for me tends to be that once I'm going down that road and I've got momentum going down that road, it's pretty hard for me to stop and get on a different road. Now, it doesn't have to be. It's just as easy as putting on the signal in your car and turning right or left versus continuing to go straight. But we build up in our minds all these barriers and all these reasons why we can't change or do something or make a different decision, when actually we can. We have the ability to change everything in an instant, especially changing our mind or changing our thinking or changing the way we look at something. So if you find yourself on the wrong road, as soon as your gut says, you're on the wrong road, turn right, then turn right. Take a different road, take a different route home, take a different path, and know that it's perfectly okay. So you don't lose whole days and kill your momentum because you're working on the wrong thing or going down the wrong road. Now, I'm going to be hindsight on myself here. If I would have just stopped what I was doing for even a couple of minutes and gone to something else on my to-do list, that would have probably been enough to click me back into being on the right road, and I would have gotten my momentum back. But I didn't do that yesterday. I don't know why. I didn't. And so my lesson learned is that as soon as you are struggling or frustrating or not feeling like you're making progress towards something, stop, take a deep breath, go get a cup of coffee in a cute mug or whatever your drink of choice is, and just take put yourself on a little personal time out for a couple of minutes and breathe and just say, okay, I'm struggling with this. Why am I struggling with this? Maybe I should just try and work on something else for a little while. And sometimes just that little break, sometimes getting up and grabbing a little snack or just having a cup of coffee or looking out the window at the sunshine or something is enough to click and get rid of the block that I'm having and get me back on track to what it is that I need to do on. But I had an epic failure yesterday. I did not do that, and I wasted a lot of time and energy yesterday. And again, then today I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, that's not even what I needed to be spending time on. Now, I did also explore and do some cool things and find some cool things yesterday. But again, they weren't on task for what I wanted to get done and was doing yesterday. So I'm like, Why did you waste your time doing that when you had all these other things that were specific that you were going to get done? So that just means today I'm going to be doing things a whole lot faster and being more straightforward on getting that list of things I needed to do yesterday done. And I don't even know where my list is. It must be in the other room with my computer. I also learned something cool about myself, that there are certain places in my house that I do not get work done. I don't know if you noticed that our environment has a huge impact on us. It's just like the people we hang out with have a huge impact on us. And in terms of what we think and feel and what we will and will not get done, what we will and will not even try to do. And I've learned about myself, again, a good example yesterday is sometimes I just want a change of scenery where I'm working. So I'll grab my laptop and I'll go to a different place. But I've discovered that if I go to a certain chair in my living room, which is really interesting because I used to do my morning videos there. And of course, doing my morning videos there was a very productive use of that space. Now that space has changed and I go and I sit in that exact same chair, and that chair triggers me for turning off my working brain and relaxing. And somehow, I'm not sure when that trigger changed from, hey, you do your videos and you create your content here, to, oh, this is your relaxing chair where you unwind and you don't think about work. But I tried to work in that chair with my laptop yesterday, and I think that also contributed to my lack of focus and lack of getting what I wanted to get done. So we're always learning about ourselves. We're always growing. We're always figuring out what works and what doesn't work for us. It's what makes life interesting and fun. So today I will be back on my list from yesterday. And I don't know if I think I've shared that I'm not a huge list or a huge structured person anymore, because I used to spend so much of my life very structured and very regimented that part of the life I'm creating for myself now is a lot more fluid and a lot more flexible. But I do have this to-do list because I'm launching a big project. And whenever you're doing a project, you got to have a project list, or you forget things, or you work on things that aren't the most important thing that you need to be doing next to move the project ahead. So that's what I'm thinking today. I wish you an absolutely fantastic day. Go out, move yourself in the direction that you want to go. And if you're on that wrong road, know that it's absolutely, positively, perfectly okay to just stop, take a deep breath and say, is this road leading me exactly where I want to go? Or at least in the direction that I want to go. And if it's not, turn around, make a turn, make an adjustment, make a course correction, and get moving toward what it is that you want. We will always reach our destination as long as we're always headed in that direction. If we're taking just even little bitty tiny steps toward it, we'll get there. It's inevitable. But if we're not thinking about our destination, if we don't have a destination in mind, then we're just going through life and we'll end up wherever we end up. Wherever the wind blows us, that's where we'll end up. But if we know where we're going and we've got that vision in our mind, it doesn't matter how long it takes us to get there. It doesn't matter how many obstacles get in the way. It doesn't matter how much crap happens in our life. As long as we're focused on that, we will achieve what we want and we will get there. All right, that's it. Have a fabulous day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.